Training that he's done with you for a long time, and I shared with him some of the aches and pains that dentistry brings on after years of practice, and you were the man that he recommended, I see, and I'm so grateful that I did.
My doctor said, you're in the best shape you ever been.
The thing I like most about Marshall is that he teaches you how to work out safely while always putting your interests first.
Well, just that over the years I've had several trainers, and you're by far the best all-around trainer that I've ever had.
It has been wonderful, and I have effortlessly been able to manage my meals and get my body back in shape after having a severe injury.
Enjoyed being on the Eat Smart program for the last 3 years?
Yes.
And has it benefited you?
Yes, I initially lost 40 pounds and I've pretty much stayed within 5 to 8
already, 10 days in, more energy. I worked a 12-hour workday yesterday.
I believe this is it. I found the secret, and from this point forward, that's what I'll be, always eating right and living right.
Working with Marshall has been great. He's shown me how to do numerous exercises with proper form so I don't hurt myself. Really looking forward to building a body that's going to last for a lifetime.
I think the energy has come from going through your Eat Smart program, because I wasn't fueling my muscles with protein, as you remember. That is something that I wasn't doing, and I was still stuck into the three big meals a day, as opposed to learning to fuel my body throughout the day with smaller meals and eating proper things that were actually beneficial to my body, as opposed to just calories that didn't count.
Public would like to know, you've been on my Eat Smart program. How has it benefited you?
Well, first of all, I was able to shed about 32, 34 pounds, and more importantly, you taught me how to eat really for the rest of my life.
About 6 months ago, I had some minor surgery. I had to lay off the workouts for a month, and you could really feel the difference between not working out and working out. So Marshall, I'll be here for as long as you'll have me. Thanks for everything.
Before you were losing size, and you also lost pounds, but the size is more important. Tell us real quick.
Exactly. I'm feeling more fit, my clothes are fitting better, more loosely, and I've lost probably about 10 pounds within a short period of time.
What's the best thing that you like about this program so far?
It's having the goal and being able to track that goal on a daily basis via the worksheets and everything. And knowing that you're working towards that goal because you're staying within your numbers instead of, just guessing.
Why?
I enjoy. I get progression, getting stronger, so. And it's fun, you're a good guy to hang out with, so we have fun.
Cool. Question for you. You've had bursitis when we first met. You've been with me for what, a little bit over 3 years, is that right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
When we started Marshall, I had bursitis in both shoulders and my back, and you have, through your workout program, we've been able to get rid of the bursitis, I think, entirely. I haven't had it reoccur for some time.
I eat pretty well, pretty much within the parameters you set for me on the Eat Smart program, 365 days a year.
And it's helped me quite a bit with my core, and also keeping me from being in
You get one body, so I want to be, make sure that's in check. You can make sure your finances are in check. You can make sure your house is in check, but you got to make sure your body's good too.
I don't like those crash diets, but I've dieted before and I lost weight, and obviously gained it back. It took me a long time, because I'm pretty cautious what I eat, and I know what to eat, what not to eat. I thought I did, but through your program, I seriously had tremendous energy. And
If it's too easy at rep number 20, what are you going to do?
All right, add 5 pounds.
Yeah, and where do you start the comparing from what rep? Bicep curl. And what Steve's doing right now is he's got his His abs really tight, his core is tight, his butt squeezed tight, and he's not standing too close. He's leaning back about 10 degrees in order to take the pressure off his back. Holy whatever, Batman, I don't believe you're doing this. I have never seen anybody do double kickbacks on a Bosu ball. Keep their balance and keep their core. This is awesome. Reach over to one side, pull it to your center line, to your chest, go to get the other side, pull it to the center, and give me your 20. You got 20 in you, Sandra?
Of course.
Okay, I'm proud to show you how well Jimmy does. He's 70 years old and he's doing flies on the ball. Doing fine at 69. Meet Will. Actually, Will and I are going through one of our training sessions. This is go a little bit slower, Brad. If you notice, he's bringing his weight very close to his skull, and if he misses, that's why they call it the skull crusher.
Burn more calories.
And why do we just break after 20 minutes to have you do cardio?
Let the muscles rest so I can actually lift those weights.
Lat pull down, bringing the bar to the sternum, and each rotation or each range of motion is separate, so therefore we're not using any momentum whatsoever. Every time we get to the top or to the bottom, notice that she's stopping for a millisecond. Belief is the result of visualization. And by believing in that goal, it motivates you. And by being motivated, you expect to realize your goal, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's why we're going to make it.
All right.
Okay?
Let's do it.
There's your answer. Her back is at a 90-degree angle. Her core is really tight, and that's what's supporting her back. Her legs are straight, and her knees are pretty well almost locked. Professionals work all day long at their office, such as doctors and dentists and optometrists, etc. They're constantly leaning forward, and their shoulder muscles kind of ache from time to time. This particular exercise, which is called an upright row, works the trapezius muscles and the back, and also part of the rhomboids, which in turn strengthen the back muscles. We're going to work our abs, but we're also going to work our entire core. The idea is that your hands are spread at shoulder distance apart, and you're going to come down all the way till your chin touches the floor, and you come back up. Now I want you to notice that as I do this, my wrists are the only thing on the floor. I want you to watch some key points. First of all, his legs are spread out like a tripod effect for stability. His hips are up in the air, which is engaging his core and making him work harder. And it's almost as if there's a giant telephone pole. Every time he lifts his arms up, he has to come around. Remember now, cardio is defined as 120 beats per minute or more. So just kind of like walking on that treadmill is not going to cut it. Jan's a triathlete, and she's in training for her next triathlete. And the most important thing is that the bar is over the center of his pectoral muscle.
Starting me out at the most I can do and seeing how much I can bench and stuff like that. You're starting me out slow and deliberate, and I can feel that muscle-wise, but also I know just from experience that's what you got to do. I mean, if I'm dormant for years and then you just go in full bore, you're going to break something, hurt something, or you just won't sustain it. You know, this hurts too much, I'm not going to do it anymore.